There is a child jumping on my head. Do 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 do. There is a child that should be in bed. Do 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 do. Maybe not in bed, but like should not be jumping. Like I will definitely heavily reconsider getting an apartment that's like under anybody, because I cannot stand anybody jumping on my head. Hi, hello, what's Gucci, what's popping? It's your girl Dréa. Welcome back to In My Heads. I moved again. Y'all are just gonna see my entire just like computer room. It is what it is, y'all. This is where we've gotten. I mean, I don't know where to put myself right now. Don't ask why. Welcome back to In My Heads. I think I already said that. I just had to make sure I said it because there's been time that I've forgotten. And there's been time that whoever's listening forgot to maybe follow and maybe share and maybe, I don't know, maybe go on YouTube because it's also on YouTube, and maybe subscribe there. I don't know. I feel like maybe you forgot. It's fine if you forgot. We all forget things. I am good. Yo, I feel like such an adult today. I feel like a grown woman. I feel like an accomplished woman. I had stewed apple for breakfast. I can't even speak properly. Where's my tea? I feel like an accomplished woman. I had stewed apple. Stewed apples are good for your gut health. Stewed apples and like with cinnamon and it is good for your gut health. And what the is on my lip? Is that just an excess? Wow, I don't know how long that was there. Stewed apple is good for your gut health, and I'm trying to be not speaking in my mic. I'm trying to be good with my gut health, and you guys should try too. I'm not a big fan. I'm so sorry to all the big apple dessert fans out there. I'm not one of y'all. I'm really not. From as long as I can remember, okay, because good Québécois out there, croustade aux pommes. La croustade aux pommes, mettez ça dans vos fesses, c'est vraiment dégueulasse. Wow, what's going on with my hookups? What is croustade aux pommes? Apple crumble? Is that what you guys would maybe call it in English? Apple crumble? That shit is gross. Oh my god, that shit is so vile. I don't understand why people think that this is disgusting. I think it has to do with just the apples being cooked. It just feels wrong. Cooking apples feels wrong to me. So that's why I've never liked that croustade aux pommes. I've never liked apple pie. I've never liked apple freaking donut stuff. Like I've never been an apple girl. That's just not who. When it comes to dessert, I love apples like on their own. Don't with the caramel. Never understood. Yuck. Just eat your fruit. I never understood that. And now that I think about it, I mean, were people that much struggling to just have fruits? I'm such a hypocrite. I remember being a kid and making it a problem. But then my parents were also very firm, and there's no negotiating with them when you're negotiating with an African parent, immigrant parent, or just a parent that makes sense. I'm just gonna put immigrant parents. I know some white parents that are pretty severe and were pretty, insane. Bestie. She will laugh because she has a stage in her life. So we have a theory. Oh my god, wow. We have a theory. Well, maybe I'm not gonna talk about it because just know if your father is named Serge or Serge out there, we know, we understand, and we are with you together. We hold hands. We know, we get it, because all Serge are the same in the most beautiful ways, in all the ways. Okay, so okay. Anyways, continuing. Why am I talking about dads, parents? Okay, fruits. Yes. I actually made it back. That was actually so insane, you guys. I'm gonna keep it in because that was impressive how like I made my way back. So yeah, I feel like an accomplished girl. Now I have my oh my god. So this mug, I love this mug. Quand son époux rentre au logis, la femme moderne prend soin de lui. Exigez la fameuse banane. If you're French, oh my god, enjoy this. I got this mug in Martinique with my bestie Chloe. I still haven't done the video. I know I'm such a freaking bitch. I'm such a bitch. I haven't done. I was supposed to do. I filmed the entire trip, and I just haven't gone back to it. So you know what? It's gonna be April soon, maybe to celebrate a year of this trip. I'm gonna do it. Chloe, I promise you, my friend, it's coming out. I'm gonna be posting this video. You know, you wanna know why I didn't like edit it this entire time? It's because I was not feeling good about myself then. I was still struggling. Like, I mean, it was just at the beginning of healing my eating disorder. So like I was feeling a bit swollen. And so there's not a lot of me. There's just a lot of my face. It's going to be a lot of voiceover because, I mean, I was with my friend and her family. I'm not going to be just like doing a whole like yappa with my camera. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So I mean, it's gonna be a cute just video. It's nice footage. I mean, Martinique was beautiful, and shout out to the camera. Forever grateful for you. I'm so sad I lost you, but that camera was so great. I'm so grateful for that trip, and this mug is from that trip, and I gave it to my boyfriend. And then I knew my dad would hate the joke because you don't even mention sex around that man, okay? So like, let alone a joke about sex on a mug. So like, but like me and my dad are such homies these days that like he just left it off. Does he ever use it? No. He literally hates this mug. He doesn't even look at it. It's fine. It was for my own giggle, and now it was for my own giggle. I got him another gift. Don't worry, guys. I got him like a nice bottle of this old rum that, oh wow, that trip, you guys. I'm just gonna show you guys. It was great. I'm gonna do it, guys. I promise. What else is up with me? I mean, nothing much is up. I still feel good. I still feel hopeful. Oh my god, that's a lie. I mean, this weekend or just Sunday, really, I let it out. I mean, the blessing and the curse of, I'm not going to call it a curse. The blessings of being so very close to your family and to being such a tight-knit group and being such a unit, is that when one party, one of the group or some of the group just like goes away, it's hard, you know? And, you know, my parents have done everything. I mean, my parents are the poster children of parents who leave the country during a genocide, and then they work hard for 30 plus years, and then they go back home to enjoy the fruits of their labor and to continue bringing good things to the country. That's literally my parents, and it's been a weird time for me to get over it. Well, no, it's not been a weird time. I mean, I've truly cried my tears. I think I finished the grieving. I mean, this whole thing is a grieving process. And I think that like the sadness and all of that, I think that I've gone through that. I think I'm at the point where I've accepted, and I'm excited for them. I'm excited for them, but I'm excited for us because it means just so many new things as a family, as a unit, and it's also a motivation to just, I mean, keep fucking living their legacy and just, you know, showing up the way I know my parents would want me to show up, which is as I do all the time, and is by just, you know, being a good person, walking with generosity, speaking kindness in everything that I do, making sure that my family comes first, and making sure that my friends come first, and that my friends are also well treated, because my friends are my family. I mean, there's not a lot of people in the circle, and anybody in the circle is my family at this point, because while the cleaning there's been a lot of cleaning, so anybody that's left, it's stuck with me for life. And so at this point, I'm just Yeah, I've accepted, but I'm also, doing my best to make sure that I do the right thing, because the last thing I want to do is have them worry because I'm not doing good here. And the last thing I want to do is having to fucking drop. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but like if it had to happen, but like it's part of my Saturn return. I mean, as we spoken early in like a few episodes ago, it's part of my Saturn return to really step into my independence and truly just make it happen the way it makes sense for me, the way it feels right to me. And also, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the fears that they have for some of my dreams has to do with them trying and it not happening. So in a way, I'm making their dreams come to life by just doing what feels right to me. And so, I'm in the process of also doing that. So that's like, see, this is me feeling this feeling and they're just moving away. They're just moving to another continent. Okay. Like, yeah, we're going to have an 8-hour difference. We're going to be far away, but like, it's not like they're doing the inevitable, So imagine how I'm going to be then. It's going to be insane. I'm going to be such a mess, but I love my parents so much. I love my family so much. And truly, I'm blessed. It's a blessing because something that oh my God, again, like having a great support system is like truly healing my heart and it's making my life so much better. And it's making like, yeah, I had it good and I had it figured out by myself as I do. Cool. But nobody wants to do life alone. And everybody wants to make sure that like they have a good person that's gonna be there to like support them emotionally and spiritually and emotionally, physically, all the ways. And like truly, I'm so blessed because in my home I am well supported, well loved, well appreciated, and well taken care of. And truly I'm blessed to be reminded that he reminded me that all this sadness that I feel is because of all the love that I feel for them. And that's a beautiful thing. It's better than not even feeling that, not feeling this amount of love that I feel for my parents and for my family and for the unit that we are, like that is a blessing on its own. So, shout out to him. I love him so much. He's the best. And what else has been happening? I mean, I think I've just been also not looking at a lot of stuff online regarding the intelligence artificielle. I don't even want to say it because that's how good. I know I said it in French, but I want nothing to do with as you guys know, what episode is it? There's an episode. I told you guys about my robophobia. I don't do robots. I don't do artificial intelligence. I don't do any of that shit because that shit gives me the creeps and it fucking hurts me to my core. Okay. And so whenever I hear about people talking about like Chad GetPhuckedToday, like I cannot stand it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just insane. It's just not fun. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. You guys don't understand how much I am so against all this First of all, what it does to the planet. I'm so not gonna go into everything because it's just a lot of conversation for no reason. But I can't do it. And I don't care the people who are gonna say you have to march with you have to just grow with the technology of around you. You have to grow with No, I don't. I don't have to do that. I educate myself about it. Don't get me wrong. I am very well educated about AI and like what's going on. I educate myself. I'm not gonna use it. I'm just not. Even on Google, that AI overview bullshit, I skip it and I'm gonna search and I'm gonna look for that because why? I wanna keep my skills that make me a normal person. That doesn't make me reliant on technology. You're searching and gathering skills. What? That's going to shit. I've already spoken enough about it in my robophobia like episode. I've already spoken about I don't understand why people are gonna use their watches to find their phone. Like, and then, oh my God, guess what? Now Apple is being sued because there's a bunch of like forever chemicals in those like Apple Watch wrists that is getting in your skin forever. Like, I'm not down for this. I'm not down for this. I'm not here for this. I don't want it. You know, and you can call me a hypocrite. I have an iPhone. Did I buy it used? Yes. Do I have a computer? Did I buy it new? Yeah. But I was, dude, I had to go to college for my sound engineering degree. I had to get I had to get that shit. Okay. So like I was forced to get it. I'm not going to buy another one. This phone that I have, I'm not gonna buy another one. And do I have an Apple TV? Yeah, because I bought it when I still cared about what people would think about the fucking TV thing that I had, because I was mentally ill. Am I gonna buy it again? No. What is on my shirt? And why is it hard? Besides the point. I'm not gonna buy any of that shit. So yeah, call me a hypocrite if you want. But it's not like I'm gonna buy more. I'm not gonna get rid of them. That's money. That little bad boy that I'm using cost me a car. Why was my fucking laptop $3,500? I don't know. Was I able to somehow come up with the money and buy that shit? Yes, I fucking did. And I fucking love that girl. She's my bitch. She's my girl. We're homies. I don't hate her. But like, oh my God, that stuff is unacceptable. What it does to the planet. Educate yourself. I'm not going to tell you the fucking amount of water it uses for one search. And then, oh, people are going to say that I'm behind. I'm not behind. I understand the prompts. I understand all this bullshit. I understand. But even you guys, you're selling your soul. And I'm saying it for what it is. You're selling your soul, because creatives or people like even the only, and I've had this conversation with my family because we have debates. And there's a very pro that shit in my house. But like we've said it before. We had a conversation. I think that if it is for, people who are of a very low revenue, who are unable to maybe buy an architect that can help them draw their house in an efficient way, or like, you know, anything that could really, not anything, but like in this realm, because that's the argument that we had, like when it comes to like not being able to buy those specific people that can help you figure out a certain things, like, and even then I was like, but even then I was like, it wouldn't feel nice for you to like do your own research, like doing your own research, find your own articles, find your own books, find your own things, and then the trial and error, and then being able to like eventually make it, like wouldn't that be more satisfying? Because it's like an ingrained practice that you have inside of you, other than just having a computer tell you what it is and then you don't actually retain it, and or like are able, because like what happens when there's no more of this? Or like, well, I'll be there, guys. I'll find a way to be on radios, to be on a certain frequency, baby. I'll be there. I'll be somewhere. I'll figure it out. But I'm talking about like all this AI stuff. Like, I don't know. I think it's weird. It's replacing, and the way people are using it, it's replacing their brains. People are using it to respond to each other. You know, like some people are importing your text messages and then are able to like and not maybe you not import your text messages, but like they're able to like in the prompts explain the situation and then ask for it to like rewrite it with the energy of somebody that who cares, and then blah blah blah. Like, you understand, that's a prompt that they're gonna use. Write me a text for to respond to somebody to blah 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 and express that I love and care about them, and then to also make me sound good so then I can win an argument. Like, that's literally a prompt that you can put into that fucking disgusting little thing that you guys are using. And then to use that with with the personal relationship they're having with humans. Why am I the only one that's concerned about this? Why am I the only one that's like, that's not normal? Because it's not. You're not able to come up with your own an email to write to somebody. Like, do your research if you want to sound more educated. If you want to use a certain vocabulary, educate yourself. Don't use a machine to do it for you. That's weird. It's weird. The beauty of education, the beauty of learning and of failure and trial and error, all of that's part of being a freaking human, and you guys are just letting machines do life for you. That's freaking strange. And I'm so over this shit. I'm so over this shit. Do I have to work around it? Yeah, I do. And I work around it. I don't interact with it. You guys know I never even interacted with the spy in my phone. That little whore. Yes, I'm talking about SHE, okay? She's disabled on my phone. I've disabled her on my computer. She comes back home like they want me to use it. I do not want to use it. I don't use it. I don't use it on a remote. I don't use it. I want to keep my brain intact. I want to keep my brain wrinkly with deep creases. It's weird to me. And I know I'm not the only one. Let me know in the comments if you feel this way. But I know I'm not the only one. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't want it. I don't think nobody should want it nor get it. I think it's an abomination. And, my eyebrows look insane. I know you guys don't look at my eyebrows. Okay. I cut them like last week or like 2 weeks ago. And I did some fuckery. Like, you know what? Let's look at it together. So, we have this eyebrows. My left one, she's always giving me issues. Okay, she's never wanting to be that girl. Sorry, I need to speak positively of her. I apologize. You know what? It's my fault. Left eyebrow. I did this to you. I really apologize for not making sure that like you were cut properly. I'm sorry for blaming you for the lack of asymmetry with my eyebrows. You guys are sisters. You guys are not twins, and I should like you. I should love you as you are. I shouldn't speak to you that way, left eyebrow. I'm literally looking. If you guys are not on YouTube, you're missing me literally looking at my eyebrows in my viewfinder. Whatever. I'm sorry, left eyebrow. You deserve better than me criticizing you all the time, me calling you names. You didn't deserve that. You're that bitch. You are that girl. And I never want you to doubt that. But like, right eyebrows? Like, even I f***ed her up, and look how she still is. Left eyebrow, you are necessary in this life. You're not disliked. You're not, you are important. I'm sorry if I make you feel another way. But right eyebrow, she's that bitch. And you know what? And that's why I say that this is my good side. Okay, actually, you guys want to help me today? I don't know which one is my good side. Is this my good side? I should never make that face again. Why do people do that? This one, because that's my face. That's a normal face, and then they do the why. It makes your face look weird. Or is this my good side? I think that this is my good side. I think this is my good side. But let me know. I don't know. How did I ChatGPT? Yes. Okay. I didn't say that. I just don't want humans I just don't want humans to lose their human ways. I'll just befriend somebody that uses it. No, it's not ethical ever. And then, oh my God, like now they're coming out with the robots. And then people are buying them. And then people are kicking them and being mean to them already. And then y'all are gonna say that I'm crazy for my fears. We don't live in the energy of fear. Okay, at the end of the day, I understand that things are as they are. I'm not gonna interact with that. It has nothing to do with my life. However, for the fear, actually, if you're listening here, you're not gonna be stuck in that reality either. But why are people already kicking robots and hating them? And like, and like putting two robots together and they're acknowledging each other. Like, that's some scary shit to me. That is some extreme scary shit to me. The robots are acknowledging each other. The robots are being besties. Maybe not besties, but like they're interacting with each other. They're shutting down robots or AI things because they're becoming too aware. Like, it's already happening. So I will not participate. Okay? If I have a few girlies who interact with it and whatever the fuck, I get it. I still love y'all. I don't hate y'all. Okay? Some of us are gonna have to be part of the people who can like then share with the rest of us who don't want to use it. I understand that. My glasses keep falling. I understand, you guys. I need new glasses. I need new glasses. I like these glasses, but they keep falling, and then I end up like this. I don't hate it, but like, it's not normal. Anyways. That's like a big thing that I was feeling. It's just like that. I really just, it's not much, you guys, that I'm feeling about that, but I was just not feeling. I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm feeling? I've been making, it's not that interesting, to be honest. I really was about to like go on a tangent about me making myself my own probiotic sodas. I mean, I'm at the beginning of it, and I've only had one batch because like it takes time. Like, I'm doing a 20 days right now, and I'm doing another one that's 30 days, and like I'm at the beginning of them. So like, girls, I have nothing much to say, but it's fun. It's great. It's good for you, because like I said, good health. Love it, you know. Take care of your gut. Take care of your gut. Take care of yourself. And not much, babes. It's really not much. You guys know what's going on. You guys know I'm just chilling. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure it 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 out. I am walking the road of adulthood, and I'm just trying to figure it out so I don't lose my mind. I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to, yeah. Because I've been doing my research on my human design. Have you guys done your human design research like I told y'all to do? Do you know your human design? Did you do it? I told y'all to do it, to research your human design and figure it out. Did you do it? You should do it right now. I can leave a cute link for you in the description. Don't worry, it's in the description. If you don't know, where can I figure it out? Figure it out here. It's right here. You need to know your date of birth, your time of birth, and your place of birth. That's it. And then you'll be able to figure out your human design. If you don't have that information, well, that fucking sucks. I think there's other ways. They'll tell you. But I am a generator, as I've said before. And as a generator, I need to do the things that light me up. I need to do the things that bring joy to me, and I need to do the things that light me up. And I need to not stay in things that drain me for too long. And I am getting angry as I'm talking because I am still stuck in something that drains me and that I hate. I don't hate it because, wow, it keeps me stable. But like, how stable? Okay, like I know there's more out there for me. If I were to do something that lights me up, because that's something else. When I do the things that light me up, I get more opportunities. I haven't been doing something that light me up, so I've been stuck at a plateau of getting nothing. Not enough. I mean, I get enough, but not more than what I know I deserve and what I should be doing with my time and my energy. we're not gonna have the conversation again. Just know that, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm aware it's a thing. The retrograde is here. The retrograde is happening. Mercury retrograde is happening too. There's 2 retrogrades right now. Venus retrograde, it's about relationship and money. Mercury retrograde is about everything else that you're not facing and closing your cycles. Closing your cycles. Closing your cycles. Okay? Something you thought you dealt with before. Coming back being like, coucou, bonjour, 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 can I please buy some of the bonjour? If something comes back, you deal with it. You dead that shit. You do something different. Okay? Whether it's a person coming back with you, you say f you and you walk away. If it's you having, especially during the Venus retrograde, if it's you having to leave a relationship, leave. If it's meant to get better, or you're gonna have something that is gonna show you that it's the real deal, like what I went through, you know. So, people, beautiful people, that's all I'm doing. And truly, I have been getting cycles coming back, and I mean, one of them was dealing with my parents. I mean, dealing with my emotions with my parents leaving. I've been putting that shit away for a while. I mean, I've been putting that shit away for a while, and I cried, you guys. Oh my God, I haven't cried this hard in so long. But I mean, I haven't cared about anything that much in so long, you know. And nothing has brought so much like depth of pain and just sadness. And I'm happy that I lived it now, because I feel like when the time will come, yes, I will be sad again, but I think that I've gotten over a lot. I feel like it won't all hit me like a ton of brick when the day comes. I feel like I'm handling it pretty good. I'm handling it pretty good, guys. And you know, you guys know I've been saying it for a few weeks, how I'm feeling about some things, and at this point, I can't complain anymore, because the only answer is to do one thing. However, I don't want to do that one thing, because in case if I do that one thing, I can't get another pillow. But I need to be like, girl, you don't need the pillows. The universe is literally being like, it's either you jump or you don't. And like, there's not going to be a perfect time. Although there would be a perfect time for me. Perfect time for me would be to hear back from, you know, connections that I've done, I've tried to make. But at the same time, not time to sign any contract or start anything new during the retrograde. So I'm not expecting for anything to happen until after everything. Like, I wouldn't want anything to happen until mid-April. And like mid to end April, that's when anything's gonna happen, because I cannot start anything new during the retrograde. I need to just rest, reflect, and then, you know, April, I'll try again in April. And it is what it is. There's no rush. I'm in no rush. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm exactly at the right place at the right time. So I'm also not worried. You know, I think that I'm just being pushed to just keep thinking about it and keep like seeing the depth of how much this is impacting me. And I mean, only I can do something about it. Nobody's coming to save me. And that's something that I really want to share with y'all, the girlies out there, the cookies. The cookies from the cookie house, like, nobody's coming to save you. I'm holding your hand. Give me your hand. Nobody's coming to save you. Only you are saving you. And I remember, 3-4 years ago, when I had to face the nobody's coming to save you, it's like a bit intimidating. It feels a bit nerve-wracking, but it's really not as crazy as they make it sound. Like, it's not as crazy as you make it, as it is when you realize that it's really all about just finding faith and trust in yourself again. Really. And to do that, you gotta do shadow work, which means you gotta answer a lot of questions within yourself. You gotta do the digging, y'all. And the digging is necessary. And what I mean by digging is asking why. I mean, oh my god, I don't want to get too dark, because I mean, this is always a great episode, but like I also need to give examples that are so true and real, but I also don't want to get too dark, but a lot of the examples that I'm getting are very dark. But I mean, why do you end up with, I've already said that the reason you end up with people taking advantage of you is because you don't see the worth of you getting something better if you were to say no, and if you were to reject these things that are not good for you, and then that means that you would just end up being alone. Like we've talked about that. We know that that's definitely one of them. I think that wanting to do better than your parents, but to what extent, you know, like I feel like some people are gonna stay in certain relationships just because their parents never were in a relationship to that depth, and so now they get to change it by like being with, but like that doesn't mean you should force yourself to be in something shitty, because again, like maybe your parent was not in a relationship or was no longer in that relationship because they were with somebody shitty, you know. And so you don't want to continue the cycle of just sticking with somebody shitty when you should just, you know, realize that you are not with child with somebody who's doing you wrong. So, I mean, you're doing better than your parent already. So why not keep doing the work of yourself by yourself until you find a nice person, and then you can, you know, if having a child is something you want to do, then that's great. You get to do better than your parent already, because I mean, shit, if it's truly how your parents were with you, I mean, a lot of our parents just didn't think to do that kind of work. Luckily for my parents did a certain level of it, but like for y'all that are like truly like first generations of like really truly doing something different in terms of like relationships, and like not being with somebody shitty that's gonna ruin your life and not bringing the possible kids you want to have into that kind of shit, like that's already doing much better than what they would have done in my books. You know, that's how I see it. But yeah, this is the time to deal with it. It cycles. I mean, you could have deep trauma that you need to be dealing with, because there's a reason why because like, you know, people do certain things because of childhood at the end of the day, and you gotta dig and figure out what the fuck happened for you to be like that. And yeah, it'll be dark, it'll be sad, it'll be not fun, but you gotta do it. You just have to, because like I said last week, it's all for the inner child, all for the inner teen. Like a lot of things that you guys want is most likely just your inner child or inner teen wanting that, and you as an adult need to sit down with yourself and have a conversation. And what I mean by sitting down with yourself and having a conversation with your inner child and your inner teen, it's like you as an adult, you know, if you're lucky enough, if you're blessed enough to have like to interact with children, you know what you want to do good for them, and you know what's good for them, and you know what, like, you like being able to see and make sure that anything that's going on with them, you get to have a part in making sure that it goes well, right? So it's like, for things that went wrong for you as a tiny child, like you as an adult need to like have the conversation of being like, dude, not your fault. The people around you weren't able to like catch that, take care of that, and it is what it is, you know. Peppermint tea is not that girl, but I drink her because she's good for you. So, you know. What the fuck was I talking about? But yeah, have the conversation, sit down. I mean, I've written an apology letter to my inner child. I've written so many letters to my inner child to just make sure that I truly understand the fuck. You know, you do it, and then if you need guidance, help, whatever, you should have people around you. And if you don't, I mean, your girl, holla at your girl. But yeah, I think that's really what's been going through my heart what's been going through my heart for the past week since we last spoken, you beautiful babies. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna do quiz of the day. Rewatching Archer, and I found this random quiz that says which Archer and Bob's Burger character are you? I don't know why they would and this was brought to you by the voice of the guy that does, Bob's Burger and Archer. So I wanted to do the quiz, as you know, gonna be in the description. Okay. Pick a priority: family, myself, science, sex. Geez. Just 4 questions. Okay. I mean, I say myself, but I'm gonna say family because fuck yeah. Pick a food: burgers, donuts, pizza, Thanksgiving turkey. This is a bit too on the nose. We're gonna take a new one. Okay, we're not even gonna. Okay. All right. That was a really random thing that I want to do. But that's only because I really can't find another quiz of today. I want to know, which famous rapper am I most like? I can only be one. I don't know who is in that list. I don't know. What was my favorite class in high school? Science, history, design, tech, religion, PE, art, English. Okay. Didn't have religion. I fucking hated history because the teacher fucking sucked. Science, I loved. Physics was great. Design, tech, wish I would have had that. PE, I mean, no. English, no. Art, I did have drama class. Drama class was fun. But I mean, between all of these, till this day, well, I mean, obviously art, but I didn't have a lot of art in high school because I ended up going to a sports school. Me, the creative girl that I am. Yeah, I ended up going to a sports school because the musical I wanted to go to didn't have a piano vocation class or group. So I'm going to say physics because I love physics. Okay. What is your favorite restaurant? Hooters, Chick-fil-A, The Keg, any home-style restaurant, Shake Shack, Hard Rock Cafe, any local hole in the wall. Okay. There's no Hooters, so fuck that bitch. Chick-fil-A, never had it, probably great. The Keg is fine. The Keg's pretty good. Any home-style restaurant, sure. Shake Shack, Shake Shack is they got burgers, and love me a good burger. Hard Rock Cafe. What's that? The Hard Rock Cafe. What is that? Not really. I don't want to try that. Okay. Any hole in the local? I'll take Shake Shack. Shake Shack's good. So I've heard. Can you fucking select Shake Shack? Okay. Next question. You caught your significant other cheating on you. What do? That would never happen. Lol. You lecture your significant other about what they did before breaking up. You expose them on the internet. You forgive them, but you no longer trust them. You learn to love what you had, but you now know better for future relationships. Who cares about them? You just found yourself a new boo. You cry about it for a month. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. Okay. Camera's gonna die. What the fuck would I do? I out them in front of the whole family. Who cares? I learned to love what I had. Cool. Besides rap, what is your favorite genre? Out of all of this, I'll put jazz. Take jazz. I chose jazz. If you could do one of these things for a day with virtually no consequences, what would it be? Treat yourself, go on a date with a celebrity of your choice, join a protest, do a day and trip in Mars, go on live TV and talk about whatever you want, do relief work in a third world country, graffiti in every wallet in sight. I mean, what the fuck are the consequences which treating myself? I don't want to go on a date. Join in a protest. I mean, sure, I'll do the relief work in a third world country. Oh yeah, as in like I'm not gonna die or get killed or get any like type of disease and shit. Yeah, I'd be down. What is your favorite hobby? Shopping, reading, meditation, or other religious practice? Art, studying, discussing, partying, spending time with my significant other. I mean, none of these are really a hobby besides art, so I'll choose art. If you could perfect one instrument, what would it be? Oh my god, I've always said at this point, I mean, it would have been the drums. It's always been the drum at this point, but it doesn't say bass guitar. I'll put the drums. I got Kendrick Lamar! I know that's right. Did I get? I fucking got Kendrick Lamar. You're down to earth, but woke. You have an approachable way of telling others about issues you're passionate about, and whether or not they always agree with you, they're always willing to listen. Oh my god, thank you so much for listening, you guys. My camera's gonna die. I love you guys so much. Self-awareness is the key to being a good person to yourself and others. It's okay. The cringe you get from the beginning of self-awareness is all good. You realize that you've been chewing with your mouth open for this long. Yeah, babe. You realize that you've been spitting on people when you talk. Yeah, babe. You realize that you did a lot of cringy shit when you were growing up. That's fine, because you're not that person anymore. Thank you very much for listening, you guys. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye.